Welcome back, everybody. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Yep. Yep, bagels. Nope. So, so today, we're kind of going off of, as I mentioned on Twitter, we're doing, Kromag, my male orc, Maghar Shaman. So the plan, I don't really have a plan. So, well, I do have a plan. Okay, so the main, and the screen's still loading, so we're just going to talk for a little bit until this is done loading. But, yes. There are a couple dungeons I wanted to get done. I wanted to get done, Lower Blackrock Spire, Shadowfang Keep, and Sunken Temple. Probably three of my favorite dungeons. Three of them, not the top three, but just three of my favorites. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna kind of play it by ear. But my goal is to get through those three. I think we may level through, oh, what's it called? Let's look here. Oh, boy. Nope, we're in Kalimdor. I need to go over to Eastern Kingdoms. The Burning Steps. Yes, because I believe if I click on Searing Gorge. Yes, I completed Searing Gorge. The Burning Steps I haven't completed. So, we're gonna go do that. Right, and we're going to basically have we're gonna run Chemical Crown Company. Yeah, we're gonna find group for that. Yeah, so, yeah, we're kind of just gonna wait on that. So yeah, there's not much else to really worry about. Yeah, I did not realize that the why. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why the camera's not showing up. What box is there? What on earth? Because I see my box, but the camera angle isn't there. Well, that's yeah, you can't. I realized you can't see my face. Anyway, so we're gonna run through this. We're gonna run through the Chemical Crown Company, and we're gonna do a couple of other things. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of wait. Well, we can kind of. Let's go to. We need to fly to. Well, actually, we're gonna kind of hang out around here because one of many things. I'm hoping that we're gonna do this. We might go over to do that because like Shadowfang Keep like this is still a better thing, so it's still going to be an improvement no matter what. So actually, let's go ahead and go to, let's see, actually the quicker place would be to take the Zeppelin to Orgrimmar, or Stranglethorn Vale, and from there take a Wyvern from Stranglethorn up to there. So we'll do that, because that would be shorter than having to fly from Tirisfal Glades down. Oh, hi. I was expecting to like turn and it'd be like right there. Yeah. Alright, let's go down here and just smash this guy into oblivion. Yeah, so I know we were doing Akana, but I really like Chromog, and I really like just kind of the concept of it. I need my shield. I don't have one. And I really, really want to get to Shadowlands, because I really want to get somebody through it. I really want to experience it. I mean, the only person I have is my my human rogue, who's the closest. But oh gosh, okay, oh boy. I bet if I look at our healer is not actually a healer. I would be correct. Our healer's a DPS. I hate that. That's the one thing I hate more than anything about events like this, is like people would just queue for whatever. Like, I should just, like, and if I were to do it, I would literally get everybody killed. Versatility, intellect, strength and agility, interesting. Are these, okay, oh, I see, okay, there we go. Perfume, the colognes, right. Well, tell you what, we're gonna delete these because I don't actually need these. And I get that, you know, it's still a buff or whatever, but, you know, I don't want to do that, and I don't have to, so, yeah. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to leave that group. We're going to queue for, we're going to queue for that. See if we can't queue up for specific Shadowfang. Nope. Oh, nope, yeah. Don't get me wrong, I like Strathalholm, so let's go to Classic, look at Strathalholm. Because basically, yeah, the upper part, one-handed axe, is not bad. Next, some shoulders, some hands, another axe. This isn't even counting the thing. Plus, you know, Death Knight's charging reins, so that's kind of nice. So, I mean, I like the Crown of Tyranny, though. That's pretty cool. Fist weapon, which I don't have, I don't think. No, I do not. To me, they're cool. The only reason I'm very hesitant to do this part, which is basically Timmy the Cruel through Balnazar, is so many wipes happen. So many wipes happen. That it's absolutely ridiculous what kind of occurs. Hey. So yeah, I just so many wipes happen on that. Which part is that? That should be the servants' quarters. No, main gate. So many wipes happen. Like you would think in today's. So, just kind of wait. Meantime, as we cross the ocean. Ba-da-da-da. Oh, shoot. I wasn't paying attention. And we got right back. Crap, we gotta get back on this thing. Oh, lovely. Do as we fly back away. In the meantime, hi, how are you? As we descend and go back, yeah, it's been quite... Oh, hey. See, this would happen while we're on the Zeppelin. The question is, do we ride the Zeppelin back or immediately get into the dungeon? That is the question. Not like we'll really miss much, I don't think, immediately if we don't get on, as long as this thing starts moving very soon. Ah, lovely. Somebody declined anyway, our tank. Well, that's anticlimactic. Alright, so now we're gonna fly down here. We're gonna go here. And where are we going? Thorium Point has the quest, Iron Summit, to get to the closest point. Yeah, sounds about right. Don't want that. So yeah, but this is where we're going, and that is where we're going to get to. Well, okay, so basically, normally I would have my face up on the screen, but for some reason my camera's not working. So we're gonna just have to go, yeah. We're gonna go by that at this stream, I guess. No, lower Blackrock Spire again. Hey, what do you know? Okay. Oh, boy. Okay, so we got a Troll Druid. That's what that looks like. Yep. And we're just going to fire this through. Got an Orc Shaman, who I'm guessing is... Wow. It's you. Using the good old Fury of the Thing and the High Keeper's Award. I mean, they do look good. Good old standard. It was pretty good though. Alright, anyway. Can't complain. Looks good. Aha! Now we're honored with the trolls. Pandaren Priest and Orc Hunter. I feel like Pandaren Priest is a very odd... Oh, come back here. Yeah, I feel like there's certain things, but then again, you know, I think anything... I mean, okay, that's not true. I don't think anything is weird if it's not... Like, I don't think, like, if you... You can be... You don't have to be a Pandaren monk for that not to be totally weird. I just think there's some races that are kind of shoehorned into something. But I don't feel... I feel like you can be a paladin, blood elf, a rogue, a hunter, a warlock, a priest. Yeah, basically a warrior makes sense anyway. I don't know why that was not available straight off the get-go. I think it probably had something to do with class balance. Not like balancing classes, but the number of classes and races combinations. But, I just feel like, of all the races, I feel like Pandarens are the only one that are really shoehorned in hardcore. Like, outside of a warrior and a... oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Outside of a shaman and... no, not shaman. Outside of warrior and monk, I don't think there's anything you can really do that makes much sense as a Pandaren. It's just, I don't... It's rather confusing. Like, why... Like, I get that's what the class was made for, but at the same time, it shoehorns it so hardcore, because it's like, it is hard to look at a priest, or a... good grief. It's hard to look at a Pandaren and say, oh yeah, that's a... That could be that. No, it's kind of hard to... Because all you ever see are... Well, okay, that's not true. You could sort of see rogue, monk, and warrior. Yeah, I would say those three, because, like, you do see the shadow pan, but that's about... Oh, and hunter, I guess, because of, what's his name? Master Hawkfoot? Snow something? I don't know. One of the shadow pan. He's a hunter, because he's got his hawk, maybe it's hawk something. Maybe Snowfoot's not the word, maybe hawk something. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting on a tangent. But, ooh, let's talk to this guy. Cool. They're under a rocket cluster. Oh, this dude. Oh, tank died, because, bro. Why did you... Okay. Why did he just run ahead? He didn't even pay attention. Like, everybody was super busy, and he just ran in here. Oh, that's the ghostly ancestor thing. Huh. Fascinating. You're welcome. But yeah. So side note, right? I have basically decided that Oh, a shield. Not one that I have. Maybe something interesting. Sunday nights are going to be scare nights. Maybe Monday nights. I haven't really decided. I thought I would do it every week, but I think Sunday nights are going to be scare night, and basically what that means is I will be streaming either so yeah, those are gonna be scary nights. So I'll be streaming things like Dead Island, which I understand is not scary to a lot of people, but whatever. Or Resident Evil. Later, I'm hoping to get Phasmophobia to work through, to do some Phasmophobia with some friends of mine. Yeah, we'll do that on, so that'll be tomorrow night's stream. Let's see, Monday night we might do this again, or we might do some Elder Scrolls Online, because my loving wife bought me. I wanted Elder Scrolls Online for the computer, and I wasn't sure to do if I should wait for Blood, or what is it? Blood something? But the new expansion, whose name escapes me at the current moment. Anyway, but there's a really good deal on Steam going on, actually until the 15th, where you can get the Greymore Collector's Edition. Well, any of the Greymore add-ons for Elder Scrolls Online, but if you get the Collector's Edition and you don't own the game, or you own maybe the base game, or like just Morrowind, the Greymore Collector's Edition comes with the base game. What is it? The base game, all the expansions, all the Collector's Editions of said expansions, which means all the mounts, pets, etc., as well as Greymore's. And normally it's $70, but it's on sale on Steam for $23 currently. So it was a really good deal. Really hard to pass up. Anyway, so she bought me that. So now we have Elder Scrolls Online as a we're gonna try something real quick. Nope, that did not work. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of issues. The video capture device is not working at all. Anyway, so come Monday, I think that's what we're going to do Monday. I think Monday is going to be running that way. So I think it's definitely going to... So, yeah. Oh, come on, do something. Yeah, so I think that's going to be... So Sunday night will be some more Dead Island. At least for the first hour. Then the stream will take a break. After that first hour, and again, it'll be at midnight on these 2 days. So the first hour on Sunday... will be Dead Island, will be our scary time, and that'll be a separate stream slash video, and that one will also be uploaded separately to YouTube. But in the meantime, oh, I forgot to get the pike. Crap. I don't think anybody grabbed the pike. Did anybody grab the pike? No, no one grabbed the pike. I gotta go all the way back and get the pike. Crap. I know, don't follow me. Please don't follow me. Please don't follow me. I'm gonna lead you down the wrong way. You're gonna go that way. Yes. Why are you all following me? I don't know, but I needed to get the roughshod pike for us. So yeah, there you go. Does he have, like, what is he? Why that form? Maybe that's the only one he owns? Oh no. Oh no. Well, I can tell you right now, this is a wipe right here. You, that's ugh. Oh, if I'm gonna die right here. That went south real quick because somebody pulled it. Blech. Something pulled them. What was this shield pick? Oh, whoop, wrong button. Huh, just a regular kind of shield, but we'll hold on to it. Mostly because if we ever do the thing, and by thing I mean if we ever do go back to elemental, I'd like to I always like to keep, because like right these weapons, either like this one, it can switch. I'll probably hold on to because it can be elemental, so it's, you know, it's fine. Did I eat long enough? Yeah. All right. Who are we waiting on? We're waiting on the priest. The priest. What the heck's happening? Okay. I was like, what the heck? No, 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 no. That's not what I want. I want this. Okay, something pulled, which makes me concerned. It might have been... No, chain lightning is not causing that jump, so something... And I don't know what caused that to really jump. I mean, real jump. So what am I getting out of this quest? Looks like a... Nope. Pants. Looks like we're getting pants. Pantalones. Hey, come back here. Oh, no you don't. No running for you. Last thing I need is for you to run and get more of your buddies. Guys, you're missing... Oops. Make sure you... Guys are making this a lot harder than it needs to be. Oh my gosh, it's over here. Ugh, I hate it. I hate it so much. It's a headache. It's a migraine, but that's fine. We're all sane here. We all float down here. By you? The heck? Okay. There we go. This guy is new, I can tell. Just the way he... Which doesn't make any sense because he's got the artifact appearance, so that's not entirely true, but he just... Maybe he hasn't run this in a long time. Maybe... I don't know. Gotta buy his time. Except I'm still polymorphed, which I love so much. Die already. Love getting polymorphed. Alright, so now we've dealt with the lackeys, which makes this a heck of a lot easier. I bet. Ugh. Tell you what about my problem is. We're gonna go to main view. Nope, we're gonna go to me. Sorry, need to do one thing. Come on, die. Yep, get that out of here. Okay. Working through some stuff. What do we get? Ooh, we got some gauntlets. Okay. Much better than what we had. Ooh, those are nice looking. I'll show you in a second. Sorry. I had to go to the main view so that way the that way it would be a little bit better. Alright, so they're taking off down there. Okay. Okay. Well, that was my real hope for that would work. But it didn't. Bandu is my dad, and he's learning the game. Aches for patience. Or patient. Bandu Firestone. Ah! Ah, Papa Boy! Ah, Papa Boy. Yeah. All good. Everyone has to learn sometime. No worries. We got it all figured out. I'm back here. Yep. Ah, there you go. Not the advanced audio properties. Oh yes. I'm gonna have that fixed by tomorrow. Don't worry, guys. Sorry, I even went through great lengths because I upgraded the. Little sus, but appreciate the time you have. Sounds like a teenager. Whatever. You think that makes you look any cool? You're wrong. Man, when we're young. When we're young is all I can say. Yeah. Because eventually... Now, granted, both my parents at the time of this recording are still alive, so... You know, I'm not saying that from that perspective, but what I am saying is that inevitably, we all have to realize that we don't live forever. And the time we have is not going to last forever. I might have 5 left. Nah. I'm like, how is... I don't understand how that's working. I really don't. Wait a minute. What the heck is this? See, it disappears just like that. And I know that's that. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Nothing like midstream maintenance. I hate it so much, but there's nothing you can do. Oh well. And that tune, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you by Part-Time Frustration. I'm out of drink. Oh well. Set it right there. We're almost though. We're almost at 34. You get anything at 34? Yep. Oh yes, Feral Spirits. Ooh, I like that one. That's a good spell. That'll go right there. Crash Lightning. We're so close. It's gonna be Feral Spirit and then Crash Lightning and the Earth Elemental, which is gonna be real helpful. So yeah. Oof. I mean, he's level 43, so you know. Oh gosh. Just trying to get a Solar Wind Cloak. I've been doing a lot of Strathalholm, Scarlet Monastery. Don't recognize that one. Lots and lots of Water level 1. Went holy. Interesting that somebody who's new would immediately start out picking a healer, but I can understand. I mean, hey, it's different, you know. It be what it be. I keep looking at the camera because I forget it's out, so I'm like, no, I don't. Every time somebody says, hey, you want to see something cool, it usually involves the whole party wiping 5 seconds later. Oh, wait. What is this? Maybe he did find something cool. Unfired plate gauntlets. Huh. Well. Wow. I am Unfire. I have discovered so many new things. Wow. I am... I'm Googling it on a side note. Unfired plate gauntlets. Item. Unfired plate gauntlets. Objective of comments. To get quests, you click on a skeleton nearby to get quests, then pick up the gauntlets by clicking on them. Huh! Unfired plate gauntlets. Quest item needed. For the fiery plate gauntlets. That is so... Huh. So they are no longer used for anything. So, was an objective of fiery plate gauntlets. That is... I am... Huh. Wait, Terminator's arm. Is it really? I didn't look at the picture that closely. Huh! It is. It looks like the Terminator's arm. That's... Huh. I just clicked on it. Well, mostly because my ignorance was like, hey, this is... I can click on this. What is it? It's shiny. Fire... That is... Huh. Oh yeah, that's something else. I've been working on classic WoW. So... Yeah. And I forgot how long of a dungeon this is. But I wanted to get it done. And Sunken Temple and Shadowfang Keep, by all comparison, are so short. Yeah, let's not make sure to grab them. This is a great way to get a pet up here. Like, there's 2 guaranteed pets that will drop. At least I used to. I don't know with the personal loot if they still automatically drop or if it's like a chance now. What the heck? That was weird. Come back here. What the heck is happening? Die already. Evenhold buckler. Evenhold. I don't know why I said Evenhold all of a sudden. So stamina, 9 versatility, 4 haste, 6 versatility. So in comparison, this is less skill than the other one. So that's a good little... Alright, so let's test to see whether or not we get a thing. Because whoops, sorry, that's still open. I'm pretty sure, gosh dang it. It was a guaranteed drop. At least I've never seen it not drop. Now, it used to be that it would be a group roll, This is the first time I've been here since they really went hardcore and putting it to the wall of personal loot, as far as I can remember. So I don't remember if this is going to be personal loot or if it's going to be, you know, what the case may be. But anyway, Fang of the Crystal Spider. So there's Venom Spitter. Where is Fang of the Crystal Spitter supposed to, like that, like the thing? Is it like a trinket? I don't really know. Mark of the Dragon Lord would be cool. Adopted. Anyway, it's called Fang of the Crystal Spider. Seems like that'd be very handy for what it is. Alright. It is a guarantee. Oh! Well, I wasn't expecting that to drop. That's kind of nice. So the egg is a guaranteed 100% drop. So, that's really good to know. So, yeah, as soon as we kill this spider, I can equip my new mace. That's kind of handy. Oh. So we'll just put that in a cage, shall we? Yeah. Should replace the Wolf Talker Cudgel. Yes, which we will put there for the time being. Unless that can also... No. We are at the halfway point. Like, bro, this is a long dungeon. Like, this is not a short dungeon. You want a short dungeon, do Sunken Temple. Do a billion other dungeons, but this one's not short. You just need to be dedicated to for a point to do this one. I don't know. I like this one a lot. Now, I don't know if I'd like it in Classic, but I would love to do it in Classic and get that chance, but who knows? See, here's my thing. If they announce, hey, we're going to do Classic Fresh, or whatever, that the rumor that they're going to reset Classic all the way back to, like, Ground Zero, when they supposedly might release Burning Crusade. So if they do that, if that becomes a possibility, then in that case, I would like to have Chromog through to Shadowlands, caught up, like maybe through everything, because I'm thinking they might not come out with it till the fall, or whatever they do. But I would like to be caught up, active capacity in retail, so I can do Classic and not have to worry about it. That would be the real... That'd be real nice. So here's what we're gonna do. We're about to give ourselves a surprise. Don't you worry. We'll pull right through this. You just wait and see. Don't you worry. Aha! Feral spirits. Cool. That'll help in a clutch moment. I guarantee they have no idea where these guys are coming in. They're like, what the heck are we doing? Without realizing that we're going for the bonus. Which is either a plate thing or maybe that rose wine circle, which would replace my last heirloom. Now, why would you want to replace your heirloom? Because I just want to get that feeling of like solid working hard for it type thing. So yeah. If you're in the chat or if you're watching the video, say hi. Love to know who's watching. And if you're watching this later on YouTube as it's been posted, I hope you're enjoying it so far. Yeah. Oh my gosh, they're just doing it. You're doing great, son. Yeah, heals. Come here. Yeah, that's it. Don't worry, you worry about him. We'll get these guys. It's all good. Let's buy ourselves a little time. See. Mwah. Magnifico. We're just gonna smash our way through. Really glad they don't make it so. Oh boy. Okay, let's. Oh boy, I didn't trust that for a second. I was afraid if I did something, it would just be like yeet. Is there anything that could be used? Yeah, let's put down the healing stream totem. I hope it's healing him. I don't see the water splashing out to it, but that doesn't mean it's not working. And just like that, spare challenge completed. We didn't get anything out of it. Well, we got gold. We got 7 gold. What is Warash's purpose, I wonder? Like, what is... Let's see here. Warash is a Trog, former quest giver who wanders around within Blackrock Spire. Was an ogre... Warash was an ogre mage of the Stone Spire clan. Until he challenged Uruk Doomhow. Uruk stole Warash's mojo and cursed him in the form of a Trog. He started the quest Uruk Doomhow, but since canceling his quest for redemption, and will forever be stuck in his cursed form. At least he does get his revenge, prompting Uruk Doomhow's death. Model updated in Legion. So then, Warash redeemed. Ah! Can be found within Hordemar City in Lower Bar. This is Warash's true form after finishing the quest. Removed in Cataclysm. He was a 2-headed pale ogre, for anybody who's wondering. Interestingly enough, friendly to the Alliance, neutral to the Horde. That is quite interesting, actually. That's fascinating. Ah, let's smash. Now, where is he? See the blood axe, I see the thing. I don't see the quartermaster, which... Heh. Up, wait. There he is. What the heck? Did I just teleported? Yep, there he is. He's walking right there. Who's gonna get him first? I think it's that shaman. Nope, it was the priest. He's pretty good with that. Hero's boots, 10 stamina. I lose 10, but I gain 10. So ultimately, it's just well, and the armor goes up quite a bit. So we're gonna put those on because, yeah, those are really low item level. Normally I don't care about item level, but they're just so low that it's like, eh. Nope, there's the boss. Okay. Birds talk. Okay, never mind. It's their life. I'm not gonna get into it. Anyway. So yeah, I'm kind of excited for tomorrow. I'm sort of excited for the first hour tomorrow. Mostly because I really think that the thing that I have on, the one punch, it's not even a mod, it's just a mode, the one punch mode for, ooh, there's a chest back there. It's locked. How to go from a solid 10 inches to a 2. Just like, dang. It fascinates me beyond reason, the mode, because it's like I just punch and kick the zombie into next year, which if you really want to see a really fun, I'm gonna help heal here because he doesn't look like he's keeping up really well. Let's use some lightning here. There we go. That's better. What was I saying? Yeah, I just kick. Oh, if you want to watch a really funny clip, go on my channel. Like while you're here on my channel, go and look at my clips. For my friend clipped something from the first part. It's absolutely hilarious. I'm trying not to get bit, and I just like punch this zombie into like outer space. It's funny, but yeah. No. Yep. Yeah. So, sort of looking forward to it, sort of not looking forward to it. It's just games like that just are very stressful. But they're supposed to be, so, you know. Oh, hey! Boy, we got the word carrier. So now we'll go in and, yeah, we'll put that in the cage. My goal, I guess, is to I can just sell these later for, I might be able to get like 10 gold, like 20 gold total. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows, eh? Halcyon and Gizrul the Slavener. Yeah, man, that's a giant. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, whoa, we didn't pull the thing? I was about to be shocked. And then I realized we did. Gizrul should be the big. Yeah, Gizrul's the. Yeah, I'm working on it. Give me a second. It's hard to kind of target a tiny little warg pup when it's. Ooh, wow. Those are pretty cool looking shoulders there. Those Workkeeper shoulders? Ow. More interested in getting anything from Wormthalac. That would be great, but we'll see. If nothing else, I basically, on incident, got boots and gloves and a weapon, so Fang of the Crystal Spider still need to look up. Gonna wait until we've killed this boss and the next one, because as soon as this one goes down, the next one appears. Okay, cool. Ah, Gizroll. Group's still doing good. Shouldn't be hard. It's just a one-on-one fight with this thing. I remember when... Oh, what expansion? Was it Legion? It's been so long now, I don't remember. Maybe it was Legion. I think Legion is the one. It was either Legion or Battle for Azeroth. But they revamped the dungeons. And by revamped them, I mean... It was... Let's be honest. If you played we'll just say pre-Legion, right? But let's... Oh, I got the shoulders. Nice. We got the shoulders, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentle germs. Those are so cool. I love them. Anyway, oh yeah, what was I gonna look for? So, the thing in the Crystal Spider. Tis a dagger. Agility, stamina, dagger. Dropped by Crystal Fang, a rare elite. How the freak did we mess this up this badly? I just realized. Well, I killed that one before I went down a blaze of glory. I'm gonna take you all with me! Yeah. Or, you know, just release, whatever. I don't like that guy at all. I don't like Salad Pork at all. I can't stand him. So, how do you get... No, I want it in live. Does this thing not exist anymore in live? Does it bind on a... Bind when picked comments. Okay. Apparently it drops some Sunseer Mantle? What do these shoulders look like? Oh. Anyway. Oh, he used to drop Tomb of the Frost Ward for mages. Alright, for those interested in shoulders... So the odds of getting... So first he has to spawn. What are the drop chances? 15% drop chance for the dagger. But the question is... Can the dagger... Is it even a... It says bind when picked up. So that begs the question of who can use it. Can I use daggers? You'd think I'd know this by now. I don't think shamans use daggers. Nope, they do. Never mind. I'm stupid. Ignore me. Ignore my last statement. Scratch that, nix that, throw it out. So yeah, I mean, that'd be a really good combination. Spider's Kiss, Fang of the Crystal Spider, and Venom Spitter. Now, obviously, I've gotten Venom Spitter. I don't think I've ever gotten the Fang. Should be able to just type in Fang and basically narrow it down. Should be this one. Yep. It's a pretty cool dagger, not gonna lie. Ooh, Mind Fang. That's a pretty cool dagger. Vivian Fang of Manroth. Don't worry, I have the really cool version right there. But I feel like maces fit them so much better. Like, maces just fit orcs, but look at the size of that hammer, though. And that's nothing compared to a Tauren wielding it, but look at that. And like, yeah. Look at the size of the Doom Hammer in one of their hands. Like, this version, for instance. It's like smashed in the face. Ooh, I like that one. It's pretty cool. You ever just go back through your stuff and you're like, oh shoot, I got some cool stuff to use. Like, it just blows your mind because you were like basically weren't paying attention. You're like, you don't know what you're really collecting. You're just like, one day you're just like, wow. Wow. I mean, some of these I knew about, but like this one, and if I remember correctly, should open up on the top. Or, yeah, it's got like a jaw because I think it dropped off Deathwing. The Twilight's Hammer. Oh, I thought that was kind of cool. Charge. So these are cooler. So is that a frying? Is that a frying pan? Oh my gosh! I didn't know I had frying pan. Wow. Okay. 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 Jose. Mole. Mole. Anyway. Interesting. You can see other. It's fascinating. Ooh. Eh. Looked cool, but it's not. Oh, Lady Ashvane. Lady Ashvane, what are your orders? Lady Ashvane. Just good business. Where? Okay, where? Bro, where are you guys? Like, did you get oh my gosh, you're all the way in Tazarlor. There you go, there you go. Anyway, okay, where was I? Dang it, no. Aha. You want a fish? I'll hit you with my fish. Let's try, what do we got in the Axis department, right? That's some cool stuff. I feel like there are less cool axes than Frostbite's always a cool one. Yeah, there's just less cool axes than there are like some of the other. Oh yeah, the blowtorch counts as an axe. Let me chop you in half with a blowtorch. Blow me, why don't you? So those come from Tortos. Interesting. Yeah, as you can see, there's not a lot of great axes. That is decent. Yeah. Like I said in one of my very first rants, I wish to goodness gracious that we could legitimately wield our two-handers again. But it's... Oh gosh. Where do these guys come from? Where do these guys come from? I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know. But yeah, I mean, like... Some, honestly, some pretty cool fist weapons, too. Oh yeah, there it is. Stoneborn Executioner. We want that. Can you see? I think you can see other... No, you can't. Okay, you can see the weapons. You can't see the... Some pretty dope... Anyway. But like... if they would let us use two-handers, I mean, look at that. I could dual wield Zelato. I could wield Shinka. I could wield basically Sourfang's axe. I could wield freaking... Where is it? Where'd you go? There. Gorhau. Nope. Gorhau. Like, I could legitimately wield some pretty dope weapons, but the best of all, in my opinion, would be the ability to wield the Black Hand. I mean, that is the coolest weapon they have ever released. Yo, calm down, bro. It ain't that serious. I'm doing 2%. Yeah, I'm doing 2% of damage per lightning strike. Cool. Took care of that problem. Any information about Overlord Wormthalak? Okay, I didn't wake them up in like I thought I was going to. Yeah, I miss Upper Blackrock Spire. Had some pretty cool things. Used to be back when I first like came back. Not when I first started, but when I came back. Yeah, basically, Miss Pandaria, you had to go to Upper Blackrock Spire to get attuned to the second whatchamajigger. What was that raid called? Blackwing Lair. You had to get attuned to Blackwing Lair. Doesn't matter now. Oh no. I'll pop a cooldown for this. It's the difference between life and death. I wouldn't doubt it. It's 1:30 in the morning here. But come on, dude. We're so close. Lovely. Well, this is the end. Just need to hold out a bit more. Ugh, salad pork, I don't like you. Stop being embarrassed by your parent. You're not a freaking middle schooler, I hope. Well, okay, I don't know if you are or not, but stop being embarrassed by your parent. They're learning. And it's late. And if I was 65, I'd be exhausted. I'm exhausted now. I want to strangle him. I just want to mute him, but I don't know if I'm going to need to talk to him. The headache of pugs. I almost said pogues. The headache of pugs is this. This is he's in a different room. Sorry. It's fine, but chill. You know, I'm just saying, if I talked to my parent like that, I'd be like freaking. It would not have been pretty. Well, I guess if it was in jest, it'd be fine, but I can't tell in this game. Like, I'd probably type that and just be like, just kidding, I love you. I don't know. Be 65, dude. It's if you're in California, it's 11:30 at night. If you're on the East Coast, it's 2:30 in the morning. Like, either way you look at swing that, it's late. And generally, people who are 65 are going to bed at like 11. Maybe, or if they're an early person, they're going to bed at like 7. So there's really no in between with old people. There's either like early or late bedtime people. That's just like everything else, but it's just like they either go to bed early or they stay up till like midnight. But all I'm saying is, either way, it's been a long day. If the dad is 65 and you take into consideration that the son might be in his 50s, or have had him in his 50s at the latest, make the son a teenager. Some people have them when they're 42, so that could make the son 23, so. But on average, it'd make the son nearly 40, but if they're living together in a different room, then this gets. Like, you got me. Alright, Overlord Snookbottom, I need you to give me your fat loots. I need you to give me that ring or trinket, either one. I'm not really picky. I am not picky. If you think I'm picky, I am not picky. That'd be nice to have though. Create a shield. Which is really helpful. Like, this, don't get me wrong, the elemental shaman or the enhancement shaman is great, but there's a key component where it is still wearing mail. It's a lot of RNG because of the the way the spells come up. But I mean, it's a powerful spell. You just have to compensate for that little bit of squishiness, because it is kind of squishy. I mean, it's not a paladin, a warrior, or anything like that. It does have the ability to heal themselves, but again, there's still that overlaying problem. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. But yeah, so sorry. I don't know if I ever hit up on it, but yeah, back to my point about dungeons, way back like 10, 15 minutes ago. Oh, you just didn't want to give me anything, did you? You didn't want. Oh man, that one got the ring, one got the trinket. Neither one of the ones that like didn't. Anyway, so, but back to my point. They didn't. Guess nobody's gonna turn this quest in. Nobody may have taken it. Who knows? Oh, hey, our first epic at level 34. Well, okay, never mind. I lied. I got Brawler Statue and Wristwatch right there. Never mind. Anywho. But, as I was saying, dungeons used to be a cakewalk, especially with heirlooms. I mean, a dungeon like that, a couple expansions ago, would have taken 20 minutes, maybe. Just basically running was the problem. You could just smash in the faces of people. And I remember, I'm trying to think what dungeon it was, right? So everybody got real used to that, because that was basically like Cataclysm, Mists, I feel like Draenor, so basically into Legion, right? The dungeons were super, super easy. And I want to say it might have been Lower Blackrock Spire. It could have been any number of these. I don't remember. But the anyway, we got in the dungeon and went to pull, and we got beat to death because people used to just like mass pull, and some people can still do it if they have a healer they know, or the healer is really confident and the tank's really confident, whatever the case may be. But man, they put the beat down on us, and I was like, what the heck? And then I realized the dungeons were taking longer. They were harder. They were taking time, and I was like, what on earth? And so eventually I realized that they had revamped said things. They had revamped the dungeons, the damage that was done to the enemies, and the damage that was done from the enemy. Was it Legion? No, it was definitely. It must have been Battle for Azeroth, because Legion still had the huge. Legion had the huge. What? That would be that guy we talked to. Love it. Okay, anyway. Flamestar Post, which is basically right there. We'll fly to Iron Summit, and then we'll fly. Anyway. So, yeah, Legion had like item level 1,000 or whatever. So, yeah, so with Battle for Azeroth. No, it couldn't have been that soon. Man, I am sorry, you guys. My brain cannot remember. Either way, this change happened, and it took a good few months for people to adjust. I noticed people were just. Oh, let's see if that chest might have spawned up here. No, it did not. Sometimes, my piece of advice, sometimes a chest will spawn right here. It's one of those rare treasure spawns. And if you open it, it gives you like tens of thousands of experience. So it's like, and it's usually a pretty cool piece of equipment, but it's worth a lot of experience. Just to open the thing. So yeah. But yeah, I remember that. I was just like, oh gosh. And then dungeons started taking way longer, and for like, because I used to spam. It was also the same time. Are we too tall to get through? No. Okay. It was also. I wonder if the rare's in here. Sorry, I'm getting off on a tangent. There's a rare here, basically a Chromagus look-alike thing. It's a pretty popular hunter pet that's usually wanted. Because you don't have to wait till Chromagus to get it. Anyway, so yeah, it was the same time. Dungeons used to reward experience for completing them on top of your random queuing, and each bonus boss used to give a bunch of experience, like a couple thousand experience. But when they made the dungeons harder, they took out the experience bonus of completing the dungeon and the experience bonus of the bosses. And so yeah. Ooh, that was smooth. Yeah, I guess shield, I suppose. Avengers 1, Blackrock Depths. What? Oh. Huh. I've never seen these before. Maybe I don't know. Wasn't high enough level, and now with the revamp of leveling, it makes more sense, I suppose. Anywho, but yeah, so, yeah, they took away all that, but then it just got much harder. So it became, because you could spam level hardcore with that kind of setup. But when they made the change, it was like, is it worth doing? Is it not? And now people have adjusted, so it's not as bad. But it will never be that fast again, I think, to level through them, or to use them to level. But that's okay. And of course now, heirlooms no longer give bonus experience, which is both a blessing and a boon, I guess. Because the bright side of that was, if you were a monk especially, you got that bonus 50% just from doing your daily quest up on the peak of Serenity. So you put that 50%, and it's stacked with the 50% and potentially 55% from the heirlooms, right? Between 45 and 55%. So you could get between 95 and 105 bonus experience. And if you were, rested, there's another 200, so you could get like 300 and some bonus experience. Now, when when 120 is the max level, it's like, oh shoot, I need that. But now that level 60 is the level, the experience needed as much necessary. In case you're wondering, just to compare it, if you never played Mists of Pandaria, it's the only max level I can remember the experience bar, like what it was needed for the max experience. But the experience needed to go from level 89 to level 90 was 25 million experience points. It was insane, the amount of experience that was needed to get to level 90 from level 89. That's not like all 90 levels. That was one level. You needed 25 million experience. But man, when you've made that, when you hit that point, it was like, mwah. You felt so accomplished. At least I felt accomplished. That's just me, but I remember looking at my then girlfriend at the time. I'd be like, yes! Boy, I scream. So, yeah. So those of you who are just joining or watching this video and haven't watched any of my previous videos, I played back in vanilla when I was 9, like the winter of 2004, and played up until 2008 when I basically had to choose between World of Warcraft and Xbox Live, and all my friends were playing Xbox Live at the time because 360 was taking off and whatnot. And so I didn't come back until December of 2011. And I came back, and I still, so I would have been 16 when I came back. I had no idea how to play the game. Not a clue. I didn't understand stats. I didn't understand agility, stamina, critical strike, haste, etc., etc. And I think there's a couple others that are gone now that didn't used to be gone. But anyway, irrelevant. And so I didn't know what I was doing. And so I'm pretty sure I pissed off a lot of people because I didn't understand that, like, oh, I'm a shaman, for instance. I should be using, if I'm enhancement, agility, stamina, you know, going for the critical strike, haste, you know, whatnot. I didn't understand that, so it meant nothing to me about what I was taking. I vaguely knew, and again, it was still then, like, you had to reach level 40 before you could equip mail, or if you were a hunter or shaman, or level 40 to reach plate if you were a warrior or paladin. Right? So I would probably take both and just use, like, I'd roll on it because it'd be like, oh, that's a better piece of armor than what I have, not paying attention to the stats. So my gear was all sorts of messed up. And anyway, so at this time, right, the card game, the World of Warcraft card game, which is now online as Hearthstone, but back then was, you know, they used to make it physical cards, which was my favorite thing. The physical cards had a chance to contain, each booster pack or deck or anything really had a chance to contain a. Let's equip this so we get the credit for it. And then we'll move that over there and move that right there. Anyway, so had a chance to contain loot cards, and loot cards could be turned in to the website, which could then be turned into Landra Longshot for basically a really rare item, mount, pet, etc. from the trading card. So, like, for instance, I have in my possession, where are you? No, it's here somewhere. Where's my book? Ah, I don't know why that's not saved in my favorites. Gusting Grimoire. I'm never sure. That came from the trading card game. But anyway, so I had a slight. Is it a gambling problem? I don't know. Because I got one of these, the Eye of the Legion, on one of these days. I'm going to buy it back. Anyway, irrelevant. So, I would buy booster packs. Like, oh my gosh, I'd buy 6 at a time. And I didn't have anybody to play the card game with, and I didn't really understand how to play the card game. But the chance of the loot being inside the packs, which was still in and of itself rare, drove me to buy the packs. And so probably could be considered a gambling addiction. It's probably the same as a loot box now, anyway. But I did get an Eye of the Legion. I actually got 2. And I was like, well, I already have 1, and now I have none. But I sold them for money. Anyway, so I was like, man. So I was like, hey, I even posted it on my Facebook as I was like, hey, I've got this. I had no friends who played World of Warcraft anyway. So I was like, hey, if anyone wants this, message me. Nobody did. So I went into trade chat and I was like, hey, I want to sell this. And so a guy named Hadrian reached out and was like, he's like, how much do you want for it? And I forget what I was asking. That it wasn't a whole lot. I mean, comparatively to what it was worth within a year or two after that, it was worth basically chump change. But he came down. I met him down there, and so we went through the whole process. I gave him the code. He got the pet, and he's like, hey, is there anything? It's like, you seem really cool and whatnot. And him and who I found out to be his wife later were very nice. Very nice. And anyway, they were like, well, is there anything we can do for that I mean, this is such a cool thing. And I was like, yeah. I was like, because I think actually originally I wanted to trade it for a Fell Drake, because I didn't have any Drake mounts at the time. I didn't have any. Let me look at my Drake mounts now. Yeah, I didn't have any of these. And so I was like, yeah, I really want a Drake mount. I don't know where to get one. And he's like, well, there's a guaranteed chance to get a Drake mount with where is it? Bronze? Yeah. From the Culling of Strathalholm, heroic. If you do the heroic Wrath of the Lich King version, there's a chance to get. Not a chance. There's a guaranteed drop of that Drake, and they both had it. And they were like, I mean, well, I was only level 70 something, so obviously I wasn't high enough level to really. Maybe I was 80. No, I don't think so. I think I was less than that. I'd have to go back into my Facebook and look, because I posted a picture when I hit 70 something. It's my Undead Death Knight. I was so proud of him. Anyway, so they took me in there. They helped me get the Drake, and I was like, thank you. I was really grateful, because like I knew nothing. Like I said, I was just back to the game. This would have been 20 I'll look in a second. As soon as I break these things apart. Nope, not what I want. I would say Miss Pandaria was out, so this would have been 2013. Yep, this would have definitely been. This would have been January, February of 2013. Wow, that was 8 years ago now. Holy crap. Anyway, man, I've come a long way. Sorry, you just ever reevaluate. You look back and you're like, dang. Anyway, so they were like, well, why don't you join our guild? It was called the Chipmunk Samurai. I don't even know if it still exists anymore. I used to keep tabs on it. Oh no. No. Remember what I said about being squishy? This is what I meant about being squishy. Need to, yeah, there we go. Oh, thank goodness. So, I joined the guild, and this is back before Discord, and the big thing to talk and a lot of the other WoW players will know this was Ventrilo, or Vent. And so they were like, hey, join us in Vent, whatnot. And so I spent a lot of time leveling with them. And Hadrian and them taught me how to. Hadrian and his wife and a buddy of ours, I think his name was Chad something. Chaz something. He played a goblin priest, and he would do a lot of the like Miss Pandaria scenarios that require 3 people. With this, he traveled for work. I remember that a lot. So he was usually in a hotel room with his laptop. But he was a darn fine healer. Anyway, so they taught me how to play the game. And then the next year, about January time, I met my my ex-girlfriend. Actually, the last girl I dated before I met my wife. But anyway, so 2014, right? It was also the year I graduated high school. My Hadrian and them ended up. I was heavy on the Horde, or on the Alliance, excuse me, because they switched to the Horde. First off, Chaz stopped paying for the vent. You had to pay for a vent server. You had to pay for that. So he was paying for it for the guild out of his own pocket. And eventually he stopped and he got busy and work and whatnot. So he fell out. And Hadrian and them moved to the Horde. And I didn't know that until they were like, hey, can you meet us at Black Temple? And I was like, yeah, I can meet you at Black Temple. So I met them at Black Temple, and they were like, hey, have PvP mode on. And I was like, okay, that's weird, but whatever. And so I met them and proceeded to get demolished by them because they had switched to they had faction changed to the Horde, and I got my face beat in by them, and they were laughing hysterically. It was fun. Don't get me wrong. It was hilarious at the time. I was like, what the heck? And then they explained they had switched factions, and I was like, oh. And basically that was I had learned a lot from them, but life, I was graduating high school. I was getting ready to go on a 2-year mission for my church, and I was later that year, and so I was like, I knew I was going that year, so I was like at least after June. So I was like, it just ended up being a thing, and that was basically the last time I really talked to them was January of 14, and then my ex was a real big Alliance person. She hated the Horde. This girl, I mean, and not in the sense of like, oh, Horde sucks, haha, poke fun. Like, I mean, she had, I don't know what the Horde did to her, but boy, she was bitter about the Horde. So I played the Horde, and then I left. We dated till I left in September. I spent a year, ended up spending only about 13 months in California before I blew out my left knee. And then I came back, had surgery, we reconnected, and she was really into the Alliance. I had gotten attached to the Draenei, so I tried that. And anyway, but she taught me a bit more about. It was around her when I was dating her was when I really got into the lore of World of Warcraft, and I started wanting to read all the books and wanting to, like, I would go to my class, my class during the lunchtime in high school, because it was lunchtime, was the longest class of the day. It was the longest class of the day, and so our teacher was like, it was digital media, and so we had these nice top of the line brand new Mac computers, because the guy who lived for a poor school, I mean, we lived in poor town, and the guy across from the high school had been built this huge biotech campus, and so the guy had a ton of money and he donated it to a STEM wing, blah 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 blah. Anyway, so we had these nice Mac computers, all this nice stuff for this class, and he was like, yeah, once you're done, just do whatever as long as your assignment's done. And I was like, cool. So I'd do my assignment in like 5 seconds, and because they weren't hard assignments, and I would just study World of Warcraft lore. But yeah, so when me and her officially broke up in November of 15, I was like, you know what? I faction changed a bunch of my stuff because I'd been missing the Horde. And obviously, as you can see, that was late 2015, and I really haven't gone back. Do I miss it? Yes, but I don't have anybody who really likes the ooh, that's a really crappy 2.7, 2.3. It's better than that though. So we can sell that one. Anyway. So I do miss the Alliance, but it's like all the major raiders are Horde. Yeah, there's a huge thing with Horde. Now when my wife finally started getting into World of Warcraft, she was very pro Alliance, mostly because she liked the blue. Like, as from the outset, she liked the Alliance, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll go back to the Alliance. And then as I started making that transition, she just came up to me and she was like, nah, I like the Horde. And I was like, what? And she goes, well, once I got to know them, she's like, I related with a level 35. She's like, I related with their struggles, their, hold on, I need to look up. Only 50 more levels till we get to Shadowlands. That's kind of cool. So she was like, I just relate with them because they have hard lives. And I was like, I mean, yeah. And she was like, so. Alright, what are we choosing? Elemental Assault. Single target encounter or AoE. See, that sucks because I don't do enough to where it's like Fire Nova is completely useless. So that one's passive. Each stack of Maelstrom weapon consumed increases the damage of your next Frost Shock by 50%. Yeah, we're gonna do Elemental Assault. What the heck? I chose that and all of a sudden I unlock all this stuff? What? These are all my titles. Just Dragon Slayer, Chroma, Black Wings, Fire Lord, Chroma, Savior of Azeroth, The Fearless, Storm's End, Hellscream's Downfall, Legend of Pandaria. Let's see. Legend of Pandaria, Savior of Azeroth, Storm's End. Oh, it kind of fits, don't you think? I need to get rid of that tabard. That's driving me nuts. Oh. I should probably also sell all this stuff off so I can clear out my bags. So yeah, so anyway, so I switched to the Horde and yeah. So basically since late 2015 I've been nothing but Horde for the last 6 years going on. I know a lot of you are going to be like, don't destroy that, but it's like, it doesn't matter to me. Yeah, this guy. Let's take off tabard. There we go. There we go. There she blows. There she blows. Anyway. So yeah, that's basically my story, and then I got more into it, and I like writing on my own personal time. I like writing fan fiction and whatnot. I think it's fun. Some people are like, why do you like watching fan fiction? It's like, because it's fun. What do you mean, why? I think it's extraordinarily fun. Oh yeah, now it's getting up there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, let's let those lightning bolts fly, baby. Oh yeah. Can we just take Fell Slide Cider? Oh, what did that say? Flush out your system. Ugh. Unfortunate. Nergosh the Shadow Slain. Let's go down here and kill this guy. Flying over ahead of him. But yeah, once I started getting into the lore, I was like... Sometimes, though, part of me wishes I could forget the lore, so it'd be a whole new thing of being like... I remember looking up the legendary weapons and being like, oh, I wanted that legendary weapon, or like... just the feeling of like forgetting all this stuff and going back, like having a base idea, but not like knowing all the extensive lore and all the extensive things, or like not having earned like all these legendary items. Like just that first feeling, like I miss that first feeling. The first legendary I ever got was I was running Black Temple with Chipmunk Samurai. My brother was actually with me. And went through Black Temple, and lo and behold, one of the Warglaives of Azeroth dropped, and I about had a stroke. And then, like, that same thing happened, like, not even... When was... No, it's gonna be under Feats of Strength. No. Yes, raids. Happened... Wow. That would have been 4 months ago. But, just stored all the stars free. I was like, I'm gonna run on my hunter. I was like, I'm gonna run, I'm going to run, Sunwell. And I was like, you know, maybe it drops, maybe it doesn't. It's whatever. Maybe I can collect some cool little transmogs while I'm there. And lo and behold, it dropped. Now, that wasn't my first run. I'm not saying that was my first run. I'm just saying I was just happened to be running it, and it dropped, and I was like, oh! So now I have that. So that was very exciting. Yeah, I think on all my... let's see. Yeah, the Warglaives of Azeroth were the first thing I completed. 2 months later, I got Thunder Fury. And let's see, 14, I was really hitting my stride. Sulfuros. And then I ended up... There was a gap of 3 years, and then I got Fangs of the Father, Dragon Wrath last year, and Thordal last year. I think so. Oh, and I also have, of course, the Ring and... what is it? Ring and... Having a brain stroke... The ring from Warlords of Draenor and the cloak from Mists of Pandaria. Obviously, that's why I have the Legend of Pandaria title. Hey, we're going to Shadowfang Keep, finally. You know, I just had a thought. There was a time... My brother and I were playing together, and I had a mount. I was the recruiter friend mount, where you can ride on your friend. And I was carrying him, and we were going to Ungoro Crater, and I misjudged a jump, and we fell to our death. Well, at the time, a dungeon queue popped, and we were like, crap, it's going to take us forever to get to our bodies. So we went back to the graveyard and just talked to the healer and like obviously got res sickness, and then entered the dungeon. Well, we got in the dungeon, and they're immediately like, oh, bots. And I'm like, no, we're not bots. I was carrying my brother, and like we fell, and they refused to believe it. The concept of two people happening to like from the same server and guild or whatever, and having motion or res sickness, it had to have been bots to them. They were like, must be bots. And I'm like, no, you're stupid. But they ended up kicking us from the group within the first 5 minutes. We were in the Strathalholm dungeon. I was like, you guys are stupid. Anyway, sorry, that just popped in my head. But yeah, so the ones I'm missing for legendaries are Frostmourne, Shadowmourne, which I'm on the blood infusion on one of my characters. That's the one who's closest, is the blood infusion. I used to be obsessed, like when I first started playing this game, and like later, like as I got more into lore, I was obsessed with Arthas. I thought Arthas was the greatest character ever written, bar none. And my Death Knight would worship him every time he'd show up for something. I loved it. So the idea of Shadowmourne wielding something like Frostmourne, I was all for it. And much to my chagrin, I have several. That must be Lothar. Yeah, that would make sense for this to be Lothar because of where he died. Is his sword pointing at... I've never actually paid attention. Yep, it's pointing towards the mountain where he died. Anyway, yeah, that's definitely Anduin Lothar. Sorry. So, yeah, so Shadowmourne. I'm missing the Valinir. I'm missing... Is that all I'm missing, really? That cannot be the only ones I'm missing. Obviously, I never got the Black Kurahi Resonating Crystal because I wasn't there for that. The Reaper, well, I was there, but I didn't get that. And I never got Atiesh either. But Selfrost and Thunder Fury, got that. The Warglaives of Azeroth and Thordal, got that. Don't have Valinir or Shadowmourne. Have Dragon Wrath and Fangs of the Father. Have the Cloak, have the Ring. So yeah, I guess the only legendaries I'm missing are the ones from Wrath of the Lich King. The Valinir and Shadowmourne, both of which I've started on 2 different characters. Or maybe the same character, I don't know. Interesting. I'd love to get Shadowmourne though. Valinir, eh. Shadowmourne. Finally, a better helmet and get rid of that ugly looking thing. Yeah, that looks much better. And I mean that seriously. Hi, Trig. Of the Argent Crusade. Hey, Shadowfang, can we get... Yes, we got in. Hey, look at that. Now let's just get through this. We can go back to Orgrimmar. We'll set our first stone for this area. And let's rearm ourselves, shall we? This may take us the rest of the way. We'll see. Who are we working with? We got a Pandaren monk, healer. Cool. Okay. Okay. I really love the Pandaren. Some of those artifacts for the monk I really like. I wish I could get into the monk. I really do. It's just you don't see her weapon. I feel like that's a shame. What do we got? We got a Vengeance Demon Hunter. Cool. We have a Troll Mage. Wow, you actually look pretty dope there, Borowski. And then we have a Orc Shaman. Another Orc Shaman. Man, I'm really... they're definitely doing the Sea Spray. They're doing Draenor, but also... I'm really confused on that one. That one confuses me. Oh yeah, this is going to be short. I can already tell. Let's start tracking this. We need Walden's talent. Okay, the Ghostly Essence is cool. Boy, this tank is not wasting any time. Is anybody from the same realm? Looks like both the healer and one of the DPS are. You know, if not for the stave execution ability, can you imagine how devastating that would be? Like, you could always... Up until I played a healer, I never actually paid attention that he does stave execution, and that's what heals people, because otherwise I thought the healer was just doing an amazing job. And I was like, oh. Listen here, bub. Let me smash you in the face. Yeah, there you go. You didn't like that none now, did ya? Yeah, if Baron Ashbury wasn't so cocky with his, like, let's make this interesting, he would have literally wiped us. And Godfrey never would have had to worry about it. But no. No, he had to do it all. Working mongrel. Magistrate Henry Malib. Wait a minute. No, you're classic you. I don't want classic you. I want modern you. Hey, okay. Do that. Take that quest. Makes sense. Says he was probably released by his people. Makes sense. That's interesting. I never actually noticed that was him in there. I would just like to say I'm not incredibly unobservant. I have occasions where I'm incredibly unobservant. Yep. 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 So yeah. Otherwise, I think we're doing a bang-up job, though. So far, so good. Is there anything we can use out of here? Walden can give us a cleaver. This helm from Godfrey. Spalders. Or pauldrons, excuse me. Cloak. Breastplate. I think everything. Yeah, literally everything. There is nothing I cannot use that is not better than what I currently own on my person. There's a large battered chest. Now, one of our previous videos, we ran the dead mines, and we recorded that everybody saw a loot chest, and even though one person looted it, everybody could loot the chest. It was like it was individually phased. So I wonder if that's just dead mines, because dead mines is like one of the first ones you run, or is that all of them? I don't know. Nothing really good. Light leather, I mean, whatever. No, get me over the... Hold on. Alright, now get me over the thing. Come on. Die! I think we're going to make it to level 36. Which is not bad. Puts me at... let's see, 36 is not quite Earth Elemental, not Enhancement. So yeah, there's nothing for 36. Right? There's nothing major. Yeah, I'm really looking forward actually to the Elder Scrolls Online, which it may not be Monday. It may be Tuesday when I can actually appreciate like getting started earlier in the day, because that kind of lack of sleep is gonna really kind of kill me, because like I'd be doing stream basically from midnight to like 3 a.m. Saturday, like tonight, which I think, yeah, basically about 3 a.m. and then turning around and getting up at, 8 in the morning, working 3 to 11:30, doing the same doing a stream 12 to 3, waking up at 8. So I mean, 5 hours of sleep almost 3 or 4 days like 3 days in a row is just not healthy. So Tuesday may actually be the ESO, which is fine because that gives me a time to work them things out, do a little bit of research, what I'm doing there, because, well, it can be kind of confusing because when we play Elder Scrolls together, you and I are going to experience it all basically together. Now, I have leveled on the Xbox a Dark Elf Assassin to like level 10. I believe she's level 10. Basically enough to get the mount unlocked and get out of the starting area for where they all start, right? So, and I know that with the way things are now, I believe they all have different starting area, or I know they all have different starting areas, but you don't have to start in your starting area. You can start, or the old Molag Bal entrance, you can pick different starting points. But I know nothing about it. I know nothing about the leveling process. I know nothing about any of that stuff, and that's probably why I like playing it. Because even with like Star Wars: The Old Republic, like I know what's happening. I've played Star Wars: The Old Republic. I've done every class. I haven't completed every class, but I've completed mostly every class. And even though I love the relationships that happen, because they are just gold. I love BioWare and their relationships. I am excited though, with the new expansion of ESO. They're adding in companions, right? So if you're solo, you have a companion who's always with you. And they said that their goal is to eventually have romance happen. They just want to make sure they do it right. So that in and of itself makes me very excited. But yeah, ESO is very fun because it's new. I don't know everything. I don't know... And I'm not saying I know everything for World of Warcraft, but have done these things. I have seen these things. I have done, I know like 98% of the lore. It's always that few weird lore fact where I'm like, hey, I don't know that piece of lore. But, well, okay, then in that case, I'd say I probably know about 68% of the lore. I want to give myself the benefit of the doubt and say that there's probably a good bit I don't know, but, you know. But with ESO, I don't know what it is, so, yeah, I'm going to do some research, read some stuff, and kind of see what I can find. But, I hope that you all will join me. Again, if you ever want to know, and I'll repeat this at the end of the stream too, but if you ever want to follow, know what I'm streaming, when I'm streaming, what my updates are, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, at iGlitch, and that's AYEGLITCH on Twitter and on YouTube. YouTube is where all of my streams, I upload all of my streams and even my recordings straight to YouTube as soon as the stream ends or as soon as I'm done with the recording. So I make sure those are all up there. So if you want to watch something in a specific part you like, whatever, go watch it, leave a like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter. So that way you can, and again, YouTube is also the @iGlitch, same as Twitter. And I'm going to state this, and I've got an announcement to make at the end of the stream, so stay tuned for that. It's kind of important. It has to deal with the Twitch channel as a whole, so I hope you will stay to that point, and if not, you can fast forward up to basically, I would say, the last 5 minutes of the stream, and you can be a part of it there and just know what I'm talking about is coming up. But anyway, so but yeah, so looking forward to that. So Sunday, at least the first hour, we may only do an hour of the horror, and we either may do an hour of Among Us, or we might do an hour of something else, or we might just do the hour of the horror, and it'll be part 2 of Dead Island. So looking forward to it. And again, for tomorrow's stream for the Dead, I intend to have the camera fixed. I tend to have that up and running, so when the stream goes live tomorrow, and again, tomorrow I will be streaming the same time, midnight Central Standard Time, that's 1 a.m. Eastern Time, or 10 o'clock Western Time. So yeah, so drop by, say hi, and we're gonna have some fun, because if you like watching somebody scream their lungs out or be like and stuff like that, and watch me have a complete expression of oh my goodness on my face, and yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be lots of fun. Boy, we're moving through this. Oh, hey, that is unlocked. Really? 2 in a row unlocked? Normally you get the 1 in that first room, and that's the only one that's unlocked. The rest of these are usually locked. Hey, are those better boots than what I have? Hey. Nice, defender boots. Now I just gotta get to Lord Walden. Walden will have both his talisman and the Book of Lost Souls will be next to his thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish up this dungeon. We'll have those things. We're gonna set our Hearthstone here in the gorge, the Burning Steps. We're gonna handle that, and we're already a fourth of the way through Burning Steps. So yeah, we'll get through Burning Steps later. But anyway, we'll set our Hearthstone, go to Orgrimmar, set up. Okay, so that one's locked. Okay. Turn in our quest, get our next get our weapon for the class, and yeah, after this, it's essentially going to leave us with Draenor normal. Weird. I'm still set up for classic. That's weird that Draenor is coming up on the specific dungeons available. Fascinating. Anyway, so that leaves us with Sunken Temple. And once we're done with Sunken Temple, I think we'll do Burning Steps again. Like, we'll finish out the Burning Steps and we'll do Sunken Temple. But we should be level 40 by that point, so it's really just a question of where do we want to spend our last 10 levels. Do we want to go back to Draenor? Right, because we got the Hearthstone. We had our garrison basically started. So should we go there? Should we go to Outland? I mean, it's not going to be for much. I don't even know if we'll get a zone. Well, maybe we should go. We'll go to Draenor. I should really finish Frostfire Ridge because I've done it enough that I know what I'm doing. And get to Gorgrond because I would like to get to Gorgrond. Or if we can skip to Gorgrond, that'd be great. Because Gorgrond is the only zone that I don't have the achievement for the zone. And it's what's keeping me from Lore Master of Draenor. Which kind of sucks. So, yeah. Hey, and we got some bracers. And there's our book. Book of the Lost Souls. So we got boots, bracers. Not bad. Not bad at all. Gotta wait for this to go through. So at this point, it's just a question of, will Godfrey drop the helmet? If he does, great. If he doesn't, it's not a big deal. Kill Godfrey. I mean, I'm still getting boots out of this. I mean, I'd love to get the Spalders, but I need the boots. Because the Spalders are much better than my boots. So yeah, so if he drops the helmet, great. If not, we got boots. We already got boots and bracers. So we could potentially get a helmet and even better boots is what our options are right now. No, sorry. Potentially get a helmet, but we'll definitely get better boots. So we're getting better boots. So basically, bracers, boots. The question is whether or not we get a helmet. So we just have these 4 to cut through. And then we're just right there with Godfrey. Our tank is coming. Get next to the doors. That spawns him. He comes in. That way, when we're done with these guys, that door will already be ready to be opened, and we can just keep going. Because if not, also, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you got your special someone something. I hope they got you something. Even that's just time spent together. That's what matters. And if you don't have a special someone, well, I love you. and you can be my Valentine. We can be Valentines together. I'm sure my wife won't mind. But I hope you have a fantastic... Oh my gosh, I just got my obliterated by that. But yeah, we can be Valentines, no worries. I didn't get you much. Sorry. It's kind of a late minute thing, but I got you this nice stream. And you have my heart and my appreciation. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. I'm waiting to see how this plays out, because, like, it's not looking good. Also, I don't want to res when his pistol barrage is going right there. Alright. Time to... Hey, Godfrey is taking forever to die. Holy crap, this guy's just holding on to unlife, isn't he? This is what you get for the greatest betrayal of all. You killed Sylvanas, now we kill you. And nothing is going to save you now. Right, I don't have to be over there. So we got bracers and boots. That's what we came out with out of here. And basically a weapon. Okay. So now we are going to go, like I said. Okay, we're going to talk to you. Oh well, might as well do this quest and definitely level up anyway. I think it's 3 hides, 4 handfuls of muck, 2 spools of thread. Okay. Then it's 2 hides, 2 handfuls of mud, and 1 spool of thread. Okay, so 2 hides, 3 handfuls of mud, 1 spool of thread. Maybe, wow, I could have sworn it was 2, 4, 1. Okay. 2, 4, 2. Aha! And level 36. Whoops. Maybe there's a little lag there because it's not showing as having taken his quest. Is there not a... Oh, I bet it's up in Flame Crest. I'm willing to bet money. Because I know down here, which is over there, is the Alliance headquarters, if I remember correctly. So I think there's one here in Flamecrest, because there's always usually one, like, Hearthstone point. I don't understand why it's not Chisel Grip, but whatever. I don't make the rules. Windrider Master. Really? There's not one in this entire valley? Okay. Oh, hey. Free quest. Well, alright. So what we're going to have to do then in this case is... we'll just take the Hearthstone back to Orgrimmar and eventually make our way back at a different point in time to whenever I play this again. I'll make my way back to there. Hit our task. I don't think there's anything I really need. Right, like Legend of Pandaria should be I could have sworn maybe. Yeah, it's all the devotions. Legacy, maybe? Oh man, remember dual talent specialization? Yeah, it was basically creating your... Yeah, Judgment of the Black Prince. Yeah, so yeah, the only way to get that was to do that. Wish those were still available quest lines. They were so much fun. It'd be impossible to do them now because the bright side was those could be done in Durden's hammer should be replaced. Yep. Okay. Cool. We got our axe. Let's put our pets on the auction house for 5 gold each. Okay, so no, wait. Maybe we can catch it on the rebound. I'm pretty sure it goes around this rock. Oh boy, we have to time this just right, gentlemen. I made it. I can't believe I made it. That was pure luck that we made that we hit it just right. Good thinking on my part. Groundgall is so cool though. Or Stranglethorn Vale. I just love these old zones. They're so much fun. Alright. So we've begun the test. Well, thank you so much for being a part of the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed the content. Yeah. So, yes. So the announcement. Tuesday, I can finally rename my channel, and so, as a result of that, the name of the channel is going to match my Twitch, my or YouTube, or Twitter and YouTube, and so it'll all be streamlined, and it'll be iGlitch. So come Tuesday, that's going to be the case. So yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Again, follow me on Twitch and Twitter, and I hope you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Stay safe.